Good morning, everybody. We're running a little late. So with no further ado, let's exercise. Not now, but right now. Right now. All right. Exercising. All right, a little comedy. A little comedy. All right, let's exercise. Getting fit with Ken. All right. Okay, getting fit with Ken. Drinking some coffee at the moment. That's not a good idea. All right, now, first thing, let's stretch. Let's stretch up. Stretching up helps to release the blocked, misplaced fluids in your back. And so we're gonna get them going. All right, stretch up on your toes, wiggle the fingers. Stretch, 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 stretch. All right, keep stretching, stretch, stretch up, up. Get them fingers going. All right. Okay. Don't want you to think I'm faking it. Stretch, 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 stretch. Stretch, wiggle them fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Stretch. Oh, yeah. Whew. All right. Check it out. Stretch again. Stretch, stretch, stretch up on them toes. Up, up, up. Wiggle them fingers. Touch the sky. Grab the stars. Reach for the stars. Up, up, up. Oh, yeah. How'd that feel good? All right. Let's do that again. Up, 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 up. Stretch, 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 stretch. Oh, wiggle them fingers. Grab the stars. Wiggle them. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle those fingers. Get them going. Oh, stretch. Okay. Side bends. Slowly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Now, let's get the lower back and the upper glutes. All right. Get the upper glutes, lower back. And just catch these two muscles on the side. Do not hit your spine. Upper glutes. All right, now let's do a few more side bends. Feet apart. Spread them feet out. Little past your shoulders. Head over, arm overhead. Just stay sideways, don't go forward. Sideways. Oh yeah, feel it all the way down. Oh yeah. All right, let's go the other way. Oh yeah. Oh. 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 Where do you feel that? Your legs? Your hips? Where do you feel that? Tilt your head to your shoulder. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, now twist. All right, now we're just gonna come up here, and just come back and together and tighten up your shoulders, tighten up your back, and just pull in your stomach, your gut. Your stomach has a tendency to want to push out, so pull it in. Where do you feel that? Okay, stretch it out. Gonna drop down. You go faster. You go faster. If you can't, just go stay slow. Oh yeah. Whew. Some front strokes. Some back strokes. Pulling that stomach. Your stomach wants to push out. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah. Whew. Feel better already. All right. Because it makes you want to shout, come on down. All right. So, next thing. All right. Now, breathe in, pull in the stomach, and go out. All right. No, we're not, this isn't dance. I'm messing around. All right. Okay. So, let's do the famous bicycle chair, seated chair exercise. Now, I have to confess something. Well, I don't have to confess. That was to get your attention. I did not come up with the seated exercise virtual bicycle. I did not come up with that. I got this routine from somebody that is an icon in the exercise, weightlifting, bodybuilding community. And he deserves all the credit. For those that don't know, and those that do know, that have seen this, you're going, I've seen that before. I remember that. And you may not be remembering who or where because it's been such a long time ago. This virtual exercise, not virtual exercise, this virtual bicycle exercise, seated bicycle chair exercise comes from, are you ready? Are you ready? I mean, are you ready? His name is an honored Jack LaLanne. Yes, Jack LaLanne, folks. I saw this routine as a kid. And when I started my program, I thought, you know, I'm going to have to do this on my show. Jack LaLanne, when he started out, we're going to get to exercise, and let's just do it. When Jack LaLanne started out, he wanted to get as many people exercising in shape, because back in those days, back in the 60s, 70s, people didn't know much about exercise. It was really an underdeveloped sport or part of American lives. And he was a bodybuilder, and he started the show, Jack LaLanne. Matter of fact, the jumping jacks are named after Jack LaLanne. Go figure, right? So Jack LaLanne, jumping jacks are named after him. And you can keep doing it if you like. But Jack LaLanne started the virtual sit-down bicycle routine exercise. Then the one later. Can't do both legs with one. You know, I'm not the author of this, and there's many people that already know that. Now, if you need a little help, put your hand under here. Now get that knee up higher. All right? But only do that when your muscles start to kind of burn. But let it burn. It's okay. But to keep going, help your leg out. Get your arm involved. Okay? And do the other leg. So I couldn't continue what I'm doing and not expose or tell where this virtual bicycle routine comes from. There are a few exercises that I'm doing in this first half of the program that came from Jack LaLanne. Quite a few of them. I remember as a kid, 5, 6 years old, my mom doing exercises with Jack LaLanne. And so the man who revolutionized the bodybuilding industry, he introduced weights, machines into it. God started getting guys to use machines to work their muscles, to isolate their muscles, to get a better lift, to get good muscle development and strength. I remember as the first gym I seen, it was in, I want to say Van Nuys, California. I think it was Van Nuys. May not have been Van Nuys, California, but it was down in the valley. And I was just a kid. One of the first gyms. As far as I know, one of the first gyms. And so I didn't know it at the time, but he lived in, I believe it was Hollywood. Not too far away from that location, actually. But anyways, all right. So I just wanted to share that with everyone, that the first half of this part of this routine comes from Jack LaLanne's home exercise routine where he mainly was working with women, housewives that were just, or people. My mom was overweight. She was trying to get trim. And she watched him faithfully every day. And so I thought about exercise. I'm getting out of shape. I've got developing a gut. I've also had surgery from here to here, so I was laid open. And so that's no excuse. My stomach will flatten. But I'm just saying, it does make somewhat of a difference. But there's always a way, always. Just got to figure out learn what that way is. So I'm getting out of shape. The first time I did push-ups last week on this show. I'm doing them, but I'm feeling it. It is difficult. I'm not talking about it. I'm not saying nothing, but it was difficult. My wrist was sore. And so point is I'm out of shape. So I call it getting fit with Ken. And then the isomettronics is my development, my creation. It's something that I developed while bench pressing over 20 years ago. Okay. And then from the bench press and what I was experiencing, you got to listen to your body. And from listening to my body and then doing the shift in, flexing, shifting in, and then benching and feeling all these muscles engage, listening to my body. See, I'm going, wait a minute, I'm onto something here. I flex, I shift in, I'm isolating all of a sudden by just a slight shift inward. You feel it all tighten up, especially when these muscles are developed. You really feel it. And all you're doing is flexing and shifting your hands and just shifting in. I'm going, okay, this can be applied and used to other areas of your lift when lifting. Or when not lifting, just no weights at all. And so I've developed this. I discovered this. And I'm calling it, I've termed it to be isometonics or isotonics. Isosomtonics would probably be the proper. All right. You get the tone, muscle tone. Isotonics. All right. Just depends on how you pronounce it. Anyways, I might coined that term. Phrase, term. And so, just trying to make this clear. So with no further ado, let's get back to exercising, but I wanted everyone to know that Jack LaLanne, you will see quite a few of his exercises that I'm bringing to this Getting Fit with Ken for the first half hour. Some of his routines. Okay. The bicycle is it. Some of the other ones where I've shown on the floor where you're laying down, crunching. And why don't we let's just do some of that. And this is one of Jack LaLanne's exercises on his show. All right, this is advanced. Okay. Oh, you can't see. I just disappeared. Ken, where'd you go? Well, thanks for being here. All right. See who's in the chat. Hey, Mike. Hillbilly Pyro. Thanks for showing up, bro. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you. Mike, thanks for being here, bro. All right. Now, this is another Jack LaLanne's exercise. Okay. And he brings his knees up and his shoulders up. All right. Now, the only thing different that I was just doing is Jack LaLanne did it this way, the arms. All right, Jack LaLanne would bring his arms out to the side. He would cross them over to get the outer pec. That develops the woman's breast line. All right, it builds our outer pec muscles. All right, and that Jack LaLanne would do it this way. And that was Jack LaLanne's technique. But now if you're here and you flex, and you stay flexed and you bring it in, this way is easy. You get more range of motion actually. All right? You really feel it across the chest, across the back, and you're flexing those muscles, and then you're working them. All right? It's isotonic. Okay. Well, thanks for being here, Ranger 92308. All right. Now, let's do some leg raises. Okay, you can hold on to your chair. Turn your chair around. All right. And some of these knee raises. Single, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12, and 13, 14, and 15, and 16. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 8, and 9, and 11, 12, and 13, and 14, 15, and 16, and 17, and 18, and 19, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, a little carried away. It was freaking good. All right, now we're going to work this lower abs a little some more. Okay. Now, to work these lower abs, holding the stomach. Keep it firm. All right. Scoot out towards the front of your chair. Up. Now, if you can't do them double, do single leg. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 8. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 9. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 10. All right, now those can do doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Hold it. Tighten up your stomach. Take it down slow. All right. How's that feel? Feel flat in your stomach. Okay. Now, someone at the door, hold on. So now, you're feeling that? All right. Let's move into, what time you on?
10:04.
All right, we've gone over by 4 minutes. Time to move into the isomettronics or isomettronics. Isomettronics. All right. Now, you have your trusty 2x4 toe raise block. Okay. This is to give you a greater range of motion for working your calves. All right. I got to readjust this camera. All right. This will give you a greater range of motion. Okay. Now, get the balls of your feet here. All right. And you come up. That's where the isomettronics flex those muscles and then come up with the muscles flexed. And you'll feel it working the muscle different in your legs. You feel some of those hamstrings really working, the calves working. Okay, heels out. Heels straight. Okay, heels towards each other. We're working 3 separate muscle groups here. And go all the way down to the floor and up. Floor and up. See more, this gives you an inch and a half more in the range of motion, which really works these muscles. I'm feeling the slight burning going on right now. Going up this leg. The other one I'm not feeling. So this tells me that this muscle right here in this leg is a little weaker than the rest, because that's where I feel the burn. Slight burn is okay when you're working that muscle like this. Okay. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Shake it out. Okay. Now I need to get some rubber spray and spray this with that rubber sealer. Okay. Maybe I'll do that right here on this show. I said I was going to do that a while back and haven't done that yet. I thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate your time. All right. Now, if you have a PVC pipe, whether depending on your hand size, you may want a 3/4 inch PVC pipe or a 1/2 inch. This is copper, and this is a 3/4 inch copper. All right, which works really good. Okay, I'll show you up close and personal. All right, here's the pipe. This prevents my fingernails or nails from digging into my palm. See, I can squeeze this tight. All right, and that's 3/4 inch. Okay, so when I use or get your washcloth and roll it up, I'll show you this. The washcloth's a little thicker actually. Now, if you want it smaller, just fold it. Okay. You have something All right. And if I roll this all the way up, see, this is then bigger than the pipe, but when you squeeze down, see, it compresses and it still works. All right. Okay. So this depends on what you want to use. And maybe for some, getting to the hardware store and getting that PVC pipe cut might just be something that you just can't seem to get to, and this works. All right. So let's get out the virtual dumbbell. Are you ready for the virtual dumbbell curl? Okay, what do we do? What is the first thing we do? All right, flex all this, back, shoulder. All right, flex, get in position. Visualize this dumbbell here. All right. Make sure you got a good grip. Turn this tight and put your pinky around that so it's nice and tight. Okay. Get in position, flex. The back shoulder, the tricep, bicep, forearm, and squeeze on the grip. Picture that dumbbell, your virtual dumbbell. Squeeze and lift. Keep it tight. Do not relax. Squeeze on the way up. Squeeze more on the way up. Squeeze more on the way up, keeping it tight. More on the way up. More on the way up. Now, get the isometric. Okay, how'd that feel? All right, now we're going to make this advanced. We're going to really work this tricep muscle, the back arm muscle. All right, this tricep muscle. All right, we're going to lean forward. It's going to be a bicep, tricep muscle. All this that we're doing, you can also do with weights. Okay. Now, you don't need as much weight just to work that muscle because you're working it without weight. All right. So if you normally curl 40 pounds, try 15 pounds and go through the same technique that I'm showing you, isomettronics. All right. And try 15 pounds and see if that doesn't feel like 40. All right. Do more with less. And then you can do more. Do more with less, then you can do more. All right, now we're going to lean forward. All right, we're starting out here. We're flexing the whole entire arm and back, this side. Okay, now we're going to come up, back, all the way back. Now I'm working that tricep muscle, and it's wanting to cramp on me, okay? Now, squeeze and turn your wrist inward. Just like when we come up here and we turn in, same thing, you turn inward. And we're bent over, ready? Start out here, flex, squeeze, all the way back, and come in and turn in. You can really feel that tricep muscle working. And the bicep muscle. Stay tight. Stay flexed. Try it. Humor me. If you don't think it works, try it. Full extend. That feels good. All right. Other hand. Okay. Again, same thing. Nothing changes. All right, first we're going to do some curls. Okay. All right, now do the bicep tricep curl. This is advanced for bodybuilding. This is an advanced bodybuilding technique for working the bicep and the tricep all at in the same routine. Okay? And this is advanced. Most guys don't know this in general. Starting out. Somebody's got to show you this to know it. All right, now, know it. All right, now, here, come up. I feel that right there, and then twist inward. Twist that wrist in. All right, flex. Stay flexed. Squeeze. 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 Keep these muscles tight and flexed. Squeeze. Twist. 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 Whew, I'm breaking a sweat. You'd think I really had some weights on here. This really works. You got to get over it looking stupid. You got to get over it looking silly. Just throw those mental hindrances away. Okay? Because a lot of times we go, man, that looks stupid. I'm not doing that. There's no way. Well, you're cheating yourself. All right. Now, let's do some of these. Let's get our wrists and the blood flowing through our arms to our hands. All right. Out and in. Straight out, fist. Straight out and fist. All right. Back. Having trouble yet? Come on, it's supposed to be easy. Think it's easy? Try it. Try it for 60 seconds. Time yourself. 60 seconds, try it. Non-stop. Now this is the easiest. This is easier. All right. This, more difficult. Fast as you can. Fast as you can. Come on. You're slowing down. Looks like slow motion. What's going on? Come on. Kick them out. Kick those fingers out. Oh, but my wrists are feeling. My arms are burning. That's right. Get that blood pumping. Shake it out. Woo! Doesn't that feel good? I feel good. Good as a wood now. So good. So good. I feel good. All right. Nothing that. All right. Now that we got that going, we're going to do some push-ups. You can do them on the knees. Where you want to flex. Stay flexed. Come down, shift. You want to shift in and feel it. Shift and stay shifted in. Okay? If you can't do that, do the wall push-ups. All right? In against the wall, bring your feet back about 3 feet away from the wall. So your body's running at an angle. And come in. See if you can't touch the side of your face to that wall. All right, and tighten up these muscles, upper back, pecs, arms, same as if you were doing a push-up. That will help you develop the strength to be able to do them on your knees. If you can't do a regular push-up, these push-ups on your knees that I'm showing you, this technique, you'll build the strength to be able to do a regular push-up. And using this technique I'm showing you gives you that ability. I feel good. Don't you feel good? All right, there we go. Thanks for being in the chat. Appreciate your time. Okay, Danielle, do your push-ups. You can go against the wall and do a push-up. You want to come back about like so. All right. This is the wall. 1, 2, 3. All right. This was the wall. Step back 1, 2, 3. All right. Maybe just 2. If 3 is too much, try 2. Two steps back. All right. Now, all right. Now, these advanced isotonic knee push-ups. Most people that do push-ups on their knees, they generally will go about here, you know, get your hands about shoulders width, and they'll come down. Now, if that's what all you can do, then you're doing good. If you're really trying and it's hard, and this is where you're at, then do that. Okay. Now, the further forward you go, the more muscle it's taking to push. So that's good too. All right. So this is all you can do. All right. Just where you're leaning forward and coming out forward. And that's all you can handle, and you're doing good, all right? And you're at a good place. You're in a good starting place. All right, but for those that are in pretty good shape, pretty good muscle development, all right, you stretch out. Then you drop your nose right behind your thumb. Looks like I'm going to have to move this out of my way because it's slipping and sliding on me. All right, so now I'm going to come forward. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm locking, putting my thumb behind, right about a little past my thumbnail, behind it, all right? And then I'm stretching out where my nose comes just inside of my thumbs, all right? Then I flex inward. And I tighten up and flex inward. All right. Flex, shift inward, and go. Four. This is sliding big time. It's not working. All right. 2. 4. That feels good. All right, now we're going to push up. Okay. Okay. Getting fit with Ken. Because Ken is getting fit. And we're getting fit together. What time is it, Joe?
10:24.
All right. All right. Now, feel, y'all? Because we're doing pretty good over here. Inhale. Now you can do these exercises. This is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 a.m. Getting Fit with Ken. And I'm one man on a mission. Tell a friend. Help me out. Help them out. If you have a friend, a mom, dad, cousin, I don't care who, and they come and they start doing this little exercise, the routine with me, they'll be glad they did. All right. And as you see, I'm not doing anything too strenuous, yet we're working these muscles. Okay. And depending on how out of shape you are, you know, from doing these push-ups, if you do them like I'm telling you, between your shoulder blades, you may be feeling those muscles sore the next day or day after, day or two later. You may be feeling some soreness in the shoulder muscles. The muscles that are sore, they have lactic acid in them that's causing them to be sore, but they're also the weaker muscles that need development. So wherever you're feeling it the most, when you're working out, when you're stretching, those are the muscles that your body telling you, those are the muscles that need to be worked. And as you continue to do this, those muscles will develop and get strong. All right. A very light burning sensation generally is okay. But you have to listen to your body and know your body. And understand what's going on with it. So I try to do things that will prevent you from getting hurt or injured or having injury, but you have to listen to your own body. I am not the professional in that area. Our bodies are all different. We all have weaknesses in areas, strengths in other areas. My weaknesses you may have strength in. Your weaknesses I may have strength in. And so we're all in different places. And this is why I say you got to listen to your body. As you lift, exercise, no matter where you are at the gym, if you're just working out by yourself, you got to listen to what your body's telling you. Something feels really tight, stop. Rub that area, massage that area, see. Maybe soak in a hot bath and rub and massage that area in a hot bath. Put some Epsom salts in there. This is what I mean by paying attention to your body and listening to your body. Get some books and do some reading. And so I don't want anyone getting injured or hurt, but I'm not sitting there with you, watching you. But even at that, you still have to pay attention to what's going on with you. There's a balance. There's a balance. Once you know your body, you understand what's going on, you know how far you can take it. And so, a lot to learn here. Whole science behind all of this. And so, I'm just really needing to make that clear is I'm not a doctor. So yeah, you have to be your own doctor. You have to pay attention to what's going on with you. Or go and see your physician maybe. Hey, I need a physical. Get a physical. And let the doctors tell you where you're at. Just depends on the individual. So I'm just needing to make this really clear. All right. If you do these exercises every morning, you can do more. You can do more sets. I'm only doing one of each, basically. You can do sets of 3. If you can do sets of 3, then you're in pretty decent shape. I'd say you're good. This isomettronics that you can use with weight. You can use it with less weight and build muscle. If you're starting out, you don't even need weight. You've got about 3 months that you can do this and really get some good muscle development. I don't care if you're a guy that's just a big guy, but you just don't lift weights. That muscle is developed to a point, okay, depending on your daily activities, okay? But you're going to have other muscles that are weak because you just don't use them much. And so you can do these lifts where you're engaging all the other muscles involved, whether you're benching, curling, push-ups, calf raises, whatever it is you're doing where you're engaging all the other muscles involved. And you're going to find you've got muscles that are undeveloped and weak as an end result. And as you do this, you will build those muscles. You got about 3 months of muscle development just in building and developing and getting that muscle toned up and strong. All right? That's without weight. Just by working those undeveloped muscles along with that whole group in the isomettronics that I'm talking about. All right. So, but with weights, you can use less weight and develop that muscle. You can add whatever your workout weight is, and you're working out on a regular basis. You flex. You're doing the pecs, flex back, shoulders, your whole entire upper body, arms, and do your bench. Shift those hands in, just a little shift inward and hold it in. Isolate, bam, and you feel it. Those muscles go, and you feel it all in here. It just tightens up as soon as you shift inward. Technique, this is all the isomettronics that I developed over 20 years ago that I've shared with a few guys that I've been training, that I have trained. So some people know, I don't know if by word of mouth how far it's spread, but I do know I've shared this with a few different guys over the years that I've trained. And just that shift inward, isolate, bam, but flex your whole upper, get all these other muscles engaged, and you'll be able to lift more as an end result. And if you don't go extreme, you can lift more without injury. But you gotta listen to your body. Make sure you have a spotter, always, especially when you're testing the water. Make sure you have a spotter that knows what they're doing, that's paying attention to you and what you're doing, and that they are alert and in tune and are serious-minded as a spotter, or you can get hurt. If they're looking across the room at some girl, or, I don't know, ant on the floor, they're just not paying attention, They got to focus on you when you're lifting if they're spotting you. Too many guys in the gym, they're spotting you and they've got some eye on some girl over there doing some push-ups or some bench press or curling, or, she's got a pretty face and their mind is not on you. You're going to get hurt. Or the potential to get hurt, you are taking a huge risk. And if you lift, you know what I'm talking about because I'm sure you've experienced it. So when you're spotting, if you're the spotter, focus on the person lifting. Forget about that girl across the room. I don't care what she looks like. I don't care. Something's on TV, you tune it out. They got TVs going in the gym. What? Really? Wait a second, that don't even belong there. But they got TVs in the gyms. Come on. And mirrors. What? I don't need a mirror. But that's me. But that's when you really get serious and into what you're doing. All right. Now, those are just some pro tips. Some things to be aware of to keep you safe. And that way, if you're going to try something more, whatever you can do 10 reps with, you can add 50 more pounds to that for 1 to 2 max. Psychologically, you're going, I can't do that. That's 50 pounds more. I've never done that before. Again, flex, squeeze, shift, bring it down, have a good spotter. Somebody that's focused on you and paying attention to you and what's going on with you. You should be, and you don't pause. You add 50 more pounds, you're testing the water, you have a good spotter. You're testing the water, you're testing out what you can do. Have a good spotter. Have him hold that bar. You don't have to lift any weight off of it. Just have his hands there on that bar, following you, just underneath that bar, floating underneath it, so that if you have an issue, he can grab it real quick. He can grab it real quick and lift that bar. All right, and I say that because I had 265 on the bar. My workout weight is 225. Was 225. And I'm putting on 265. I've got a spotter, guy that's on top of it. He's serious. He knows, he understands. I had 265 on it. I lifted off. I was feeling strong that day too. And I take it down, and it's feeling heavy, but feeling good, but heavy. And I'm coming up about right here in the lift. And these muscles right here turn into like guitar strings, and they get super, they're ready to snap. And then he sees this look on my face. I got this look, and he racks it. And I'm kind of going up with him. But he took the weight off the bar. I would have torn these muscles that day. I would have had 3 months, 4, 5, 6 months worth of downtime if I would have snapped these muscles here in my upper pec, going to my shoulder. Because I had a spotter that was a serious bodybuilder himself, and he knew to focus on the person doing the lift. He saved me from being injured. Okay? So this is why I say that. You got to make sure. It can't be, you got to take spotting seriously. So that's a pro tip. Thanks for being here. Remember, Getting Fit with Ken, 9:30 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you could tell a friend, tell your mom, if you know somebody that, they could sit there in a wheelchair or in a chair or in a recliner, and they could hang their arm over the edge, and then they could work their arm. They could work their other arm. They could work their hands. Depending on what's going on with them, they could scoot forward and do a bicycle or do a one-legged bicycle. Even if they're disabled, there are things that they can do that they don't think they just don't have any hope, don't think they can. But if they see it, they'll realize, hey, I can do that. Get that blood pumping, get that heart circuit, get the blood flowing through the heart, get the blood circulating through the brain, get the bloods going. And we're going to look better, feel better, live longer, run faster, jump higher. I got PF flyers, no, I'm joking. But that's no commercial. But the point is we're going to look better, feel better. You get the blood circulating, you feel better. And I woke up this morning, I'm dragging. Got a cup of coffee I'm drinking, Get the caffeine kind of helps give me that little oomph. Just keeping it real. And there's antioxidants in coffee, they're saying. So they say about 1 cup a day is a good amount. And that's just for what it's worth. I'm just talking. All right, so protein drinks are good. Fruit juice, do not drink protein drinks with milk unless you need to gain weight. If you're trying to lose weight, protein drinks with juice. Protein drinks with juice. Well, Ken, what kind of juice would you recommend? Whatever you like. I like orange juice. I like pineapple juice because of the vitamin C that's in that. Okay? You can mix juices. Pineapple, orange, right? Get the concentrate. It's a lot cheaper that way. You can scoop out your orange. You can scoop out your pineapple, put it in your glass, Make it as strong as you like. Protein powder. You could take fruit, berries are good antioxidants. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, berries, put it in a blender, blend it up with your protein drink. You can freeze it and make like an icy. You can mix yogurt into it, put it in the freezer, maybe more like a creamed ice cream, more or less. You can just many different ways you can do this. And so if you're going to do protein drinks and you don't want to gain weight, do it with juice. I've been doing this for a long time. I don't know anybody else doing it that way personally, but what I've learned, if you want to gain weight, you do it with milk. Right? Otherwise, stay trim, get your protein, enjoy your drink, do it with juice. Water is terrible. If you can handle water, okay, do it with water. But that's all you have. Water works. Water does work. Be creative. I try to stay away from sugar, although there are sugars in some of these protein drinks. When it comes to a protein drink, I take that very seriously. And the protein drink that I make tastes terrible, but it's one of the healthiest protein drinks you can make. But most people will not be able to handle it. It's nasty. But one of these days I will show that protein drink, and I'll tell you this, my special blend that I created, again, over 20 years ago. Probably more like 30 some years ago. So, all right, I look forward to hearing from you. I'm shutting up. So take care, God bless, never give up, because He's a way, always. You just got to find out what that way is. So remember, Getting Fit with Ken, 9:30 a.m., Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Help me out, help a friend out, help a family member out, and tell a friend. Look forward to seeing you there. God bless. Bye for now, and have a great day. Trying to close out, everybody.